Guess who? Hey guys, Toucan Vaping. Today's juice review is a part two of a three-part set that I'm doing. The umbrella company, or the main company that is um, above, or basically distributes all of the different lines here, is called Premier Liquids. Um, the first video that I did was on a line called Brew City Juice. Um, Premier Liquids is right there. This is the really cool shirt that they allowed me to acquire. It says I am Premier, and then it says Premier Liquids. They are the main banner for a couple of lines that they have under their name. They are based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and the name of the second one that I'm doing is, it's actually called No Name Crafty Juice. Now it's actually really cool because, as you can tell by the 6-pack carrying case, Brew City comes in one also. So it's unique and distinctive to them. So it's a really cool packaging idea. It's a really cool transport idea. I mean, it's a carrying case for your e-juice. So it's really neat. Keeps them all together and just makes it just fun, really. That is the thing. It's like basically a name tag sticker. And this one, and I'm going to geek out for a second, but as you all know, I am a big comic book fan. And for me, this is kind of like the X-Men symbol, so it's really pretty slick. But it's in the shape of a name tag sticker, and it just says, hello, my name is, and then it says No Name Crafty Juice. On this side here is that it has the hashtag My Juice Has No Name, their Facebook, and their Instagram. And then on the other side here has the flavor menu. So it's really cool, really simplistic. It is a sturdy cardboard, and it does hold them all very well. There are 6 flavors in this line. Now they do have a website for the individual line. It's nonameejuice.com. It'll give you gallery photos of the different bottles, Instagram photos that people have done for them, give you the flavor profile and the various media sites for them. However, there is a button to click on there that says purchase now or buy now, which will take you over to the main website, which is premierliquids.com, and then from there you can purchase the various lines under their name, this being one of them. 30 ml bottles, I believe, retail for $20.99, and they are offered in 3 nic levels, a 0, a 3, and a 6. Now, they use the name Premier as the main company name, and they uphold that by basically saying, you know, when they say something is Premier, you know, a celebrity has their entourage or their main group of people that are always seen with them. So, you know, they're all kind of celebrity type status. You know, red carpet things, you go to celebrity autograph signings, you go to see different functions where there are big name people, whether it's movie stars, you know, sports heroes, things like that. They always have a group of people around them. This is basically what they're trying to instill in their line. Not only the dedication and the quality and attention to detail that they put into each and every bottle that they make, but also that they are offering a few different lines, but they are all of the same high quality, so that when you think of it, you think of a premier group or a high quality line. So in that sense, it's definitely pretty cool with that. Now, like I said, there are 6 flavors in this line, and what's really cool is the irony to this for me is the name of the line is called No Name Crafty Juice, but each bottle has a specific name for the flavor, and they're all on a name tag. So, for instance, this is this bottle here, and it says, "Hi, my name is Shorty," and that's the name of this flavor. It says No Name Craft E-Juice. It has their logo, the main flavor of what this is supposed to be, the nicotine level, their warning on the bottom, and that's about it on the glass. It's pretty simplistic, but they cover everything that they need to do, and they do provide paperwork and information as far as everything else goes to what is needed to cover all bases for this. They follow all the strict guidelines. They follow all the quality and assurance that they need for this. It is a max VG line, which means that they take the time to figure out what VG to PG ratio is perfect for that flavor. Again, I have stated it before in various other videos. There is a difference between 100% VG and max VG. Max VG is not the same. 100% VG means that it's 100% VG that's used. Max VG means that it is the highest amount of VG needed and used for that specific flavor. So one flavor may be a 70-20, one flavor may be an 70-30, I'm sorry, I can't do math, I swear. Another one may be 80-20. That doesn't mean that they messed up. It means that each particular flavor has a specific point that's the maximum VG that is needed to ensure the fullest, most abundant of that flavor. So just to clarify that as well. So it is a max VG line, which means all the flavors are basically at their perfect point for mixture. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that overall, after trying all these, and I did actually save one for first time vape, first time use, because I did want to show they do safety seal all their bottles. I did open all of the other ones, but I did want to show that they do use a plastic safety seal wrap, which brings me to a quick point. Anytime you order anything, doesn't even matter if it's related to vaping, but anytime you order anything, if there's any type of safety precaution that is used to ensure safety and all of that, be it a safety seal, a safety cap, a safety, like a rip seal, when you have like the Ziploc type bag spots, they always have the pre-seal afterwards so that you have to rip that, tear that off first and then bust open the bag. If you ever get anything, and there is any type of safety precaution on that item, and for whatever reason you feel it's been tampered with, it's unsafe, it just doesn't make you feel comfortable, for your health and safety, please do not use it at all. Don't even attempt it. Just contact the company, contact the store, contact the manufacturer, contact whoever you need to. Let them know what's going on, let them know why, and they will do their best to rectify that situation. It's all about your health and safety. That's the number one priority, especially when it comes to vaping. So with that in mind, I just did want to show you that they do use safety seals along with their child safety caps, and they are all like this, so you do have to break them. Now, as I was going to say, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that after trying all the other flavors, this is probably one of the most solid, well-done lines that I've had the honor and privilege of trying. 3 of the flavors I've already fell for. I mean, they are amazing. And the ones that I'm going to say that on is going to be, let me grab them so that I can show you. It's going to be these 3 right here. Well, can't show you if I have the glass, but it's going to be these 3 right here. Shorty, because as many of you know that have followed me at all, this is a strawberry shortcake with whipped cream. Amazing, smooth, mellow, comfortable, definite strawberry throughout the entire vape, and the whipped cream. Normally, the whipped cream for me always seems a little too light or a little non-existent. There is just the right amount of light creaminess to this flavor that makes this, oh, I guarantee you, I promise you, I will polish that bottle off almost instantly here. Next one up is Toucan. Now, everybody that vapes, most companies out there pretty much all have some type of a breakfast cereal flavor or something similar to that. This is No Name E-Juice's version. This is probably one of the best dry cereal tasting vapes that I've ever had. And the reason why I say dry is because most cereal vapes that are out there all try to emulate the milkiness or the creaminess that you would have with a bowl of cereal. A lot of people enjoy that. I do, I'll be honest. I mean, I like the milky taste of a vape. I like the smoothness and creaminess of that added to a vape flavor. However, there are some that are supposed to have that creaminess that do come off a little dry because you don't get that. This is supposed to be a dry cereal taste. Basically, so if you eat the cereal out of a box, you know, you get that solid cereal fruity punch right in your face. This has that. This is actually really impressive for that. It is a dry cereal vape without being specifically dry, and it's not overly sweet. I could actually vape this on a regular basis and not get tired of it right away or feel it to be too much. So in that sense, it's actually a really good cereal vape. And the third one is called Dapper, which is this one right here. I just like that shade of purple too. This one caught me by surprise. And the reasoning why is because it is a smooth black raspberry cheesecake. Now, any of you that know me, have seen any of my videos, follow me on Instagram. I grew up in New York. One of my favorite things, I don't eat a lot of desserts, even though I vape a lot of dessert flavors, and maybe that's why, is because I don't eat a lot of it. But one of my main enjoyable flavors and my go-to flavor for pretty much anything is a strawberry cheesecake. It's a New York thing. I enjoy that flavor, and I found a few that I really really like. This has now become a solid second runner-up to the cheesecake flavor. But the thing that's gotten me is it's a black raspberry. Now, I've never actually had a black raspberry in physical form. I don't like regular raspberries. They're way too tart for me. This black raspberry cheesecake is probably one of the smoothest, sweetest cheesecake flavored vapes beyond a strawberry that I honestly have ever had. It is really, really smooth. It has a rich flavor without being too strong. It's just enough that you really do feel like you're eating a piece of cheesecake, but it's not going to be too much to where if you eat something that has a lot of sugar in it that it makes your teeth hurt in that aspect. Very solid, very smooth, very comfortable, a very comfortable vape. Definitely is an all-day vape option. No throat hit in any of these flavors that I have tried as of yet. I have tried all 5 of them. I am saving the one for this video, but not a single throat hit. So all very smooth. The flavors are very abundant. The other 2 that I tried is SPF 15. This one is basically a pineapple cream with a hint of strawberry. Now, don't let the pineapple part fool you, because if any of you have ever vaped anything that has pineapple, pineapple is a very strong citrusy flavor. A lot of times if you vape something that has pineapple, it will overtake your cotton. And a lot of what you try to vape afterwards, if you mix a flavor, you won't really taste it because the pineapple is just that powerful. They definitely got it right with the pineapple in this flavor because it is strong enough to taste, but subtle enough that is not overpowering or overbearing. It is a very smooth pineapple. It is still very sweet, but you get a hint of strawberry just on the tail end of the exhale, but it's just enough of a hit of it that it just kind of tips the scale so that you don't feel like you're vaping a straight pineapple flavor. So it's just enough to break that up, but still a very nice, light, crisp, tropical style vape. Definitely for people who like the more fruitier type things. It definitely is one to keep an eye out for. The last one is Blue Moon. This one is called the original ice cream. Now, everything that I've looked up on this, or I found out about this, basically says that it's just supposed to be ice cream. So I'm assuming that it's meant to be more of like just a vanilla ice cream, because I'll be honest with you, I vaped it. I didn't get a whole lot of flavor. I just got more of like a sweet, creamy feel to it. So that's why I have to say that for me at least, it came out to be more of just a vanilla flavored ice cream. It doesn't have anything special or anything specific to it. Now, I do just want to reiterate that throughout all of this, no matter what I'm doing a review on, no matter what I'm talking about, my opinion is entirely just that. It's just my opinion. I'm not trying to tell nobody, how they should feel, how they should take to this, how they should react to this at all. All I'm trying to do is just give a detailed description of what everything is and what I got out of it, so that maybe it might give you a little more of a detailed understanding of that particular flavor to see if it's something that you might want to try or not. You know, nobody says you have to. Nobody says you should or shouldn't. But I just want to make sure that everybody out there understands that I'm not trying to tell you how you should feel. I'm just trying to give you a more detailed understanding of a particular subject. So, Blue Moon would probably be, as of right now, out of the 5, that'd probably be the last one that I would choose over the rest of them, just because it just really didn't have a solid enough of anything really to describe it. It was a smooth vape. It did have a kind of a creaminess to it. So, I mean, if I had to explain it to somebody, I would say it was basically like vanilla ice cream. The final flavor that makes up the set is called Aunt Sally. Now, this one is supposed to be a creamy key lime pie. So I have an interesting hope for it, comparing it to the rest of the flavors in this line. It says a creamy key lime pie. Now, most of the time that you vape a key lime pie, you get a really strong lime flavor. So a lot of times it comes off like you're vaping the lime peel. And that's really strong for a lot of people because lime is not a very common flavor for people to choose to vape on. And there are people who are fans of a key lime pie and they love most of them that they have tried. So we will find out. And as you can see, I'm breaking the seal here to bust this open. So I'm going to go ahead and drip this onto my device. And the only cotton that I use is Texas Tough Cotton. It's not a pansy-ass cotton ball. It is a very solid wicking cotton. I love it. Absolutely. Once I started using it, it is the only cotton that I use, period. Holds flavor very, very well. Does not flail out after a couple of times of using it. It doesn't like spread or just start to shred up instantly. And I just wicked, so as you can tell, my cotton is brand new. So that's going to ensure that I get the full flavor out of this flavor. So if you are interested, it's Texas Tough Cotton on Instagram. So let me get this started and we will hit this and see what the taste comes out as, and you will get to see what the cloud production of this is. Oh yeah, it's definitely a key lime pie. Absolutely. And even on the burn off, I actually do kind of smell a little bit of a crust on it, which is kind of impressive. That's not something that's easily copied. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and vape this. And as you can see, well, let me set this real quick. 75 watts. Aunt Sally, which is a creamy key lime pie from No Name E-Juice. Wow. They definitely got the creaminess to that. You definitely taste the lime, absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, it's a key lime pie and you most certainly taste the lime. But it is smooth. That is not a sharp, hard lime hit at all whatsoever. That is definitely a smooth lime taste for the pie, and you definitely, at least I get the graham cracker crust out of that. That is good. So basically, out of the 6, I would say they're all rock solid. The Blue Moon, the original ice cream, for me, like I said, it's more of a vanilla ice cream, so it definitely has a smooth creaminess to it. It just, for a lot of people, it just may not have enough of a specific flavor for it to really pop itself. But absolutely, this is overall, now after trying the Aunt Sally, all 6 of them, this is one of the most solid, well put together lines that I've had the honor and privilege of trying. So No Name E-Juice, Premier Liquids, thank you guys so much for this continued opportunity. Amazing, amazing line, like I said. The Shorty, the Dapper, the Toucan. My top 3 out of this, I mean, 50% of this line is amazing for me. 2 of the other ones are really good, and the Blue Moon is good. It's a smooth vape. It basically is like a vanilla ice cream, which, you know, it's still enjoyable, just doesn't have as much of a flavor punch as the rest of them. But overall, very impressive line, very solid. Flavors are amazing. Overall, no throat hit whatsoever. packaging is well done. The carrying case for your lines, this is just a really slick idea. I really get a kick out of that. But guys, thank you so much. Check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and like I said, hashtag my juice has no name. Definitely give them a try. If your shop carries them and you haven't tried them, you are missing out. Definitely give them a shot. If your store does not carry them, suggest just Premier Liquids. They're all under their name for them. They can go through the different menus and go through them and try them. They will not be sorry at all for giving them a shot. Premier Liquids, thank you guys very much. Guys, as always, I'm Toucan Vaping here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Anything that I can do, any questions, comments, concerns, anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience, that is the only reason why I do this. Anything that I can do to help, just let me know. I will do everything in my power and everything in my contacts and resources to answer any questions you may have. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm Toucan Vaping. Until next time, vape on, vape strong.